Hello, very welcome to my channel. My name is Merel Slotboom and I call myself a kinesiologist on the move because I'm a kinesiologist and I live and work in my camping car and I'm always traveling. And right now I'm in Sweden, close to the sea, and it's wonderful here. There's lovely energy. And I thought this would be a very good time to do a vlog. It has been some time, and this morning I woke up with this idea, and I now found a lovely spot, and we're going to do a vlog which is called Heal Yourself. In these special times, everybody is looking for a salvation outside him or herself to be saved or healed. Doctors must do it, our government, vaccinations must do it. But we have this beautiful system inside, it's called our immune system. And if we just relax and if we just feel calm and happy, then it can kick in. And we have been living for ages with all kinds of viruses and bacteria and fungi and parasites, and we're mostly doing very, very well. So this balance is going to be a kinesiology balance, a group balance. I'm actually going to do everything on myself. And if you're a kinesiologist, you recognize the things I do, because I use things from Touch for Health and Stress Release and other programs. And when I go for a correction, I'm muscle testing and I'm going through my modes. For those who don't know what this is, just bear with me. You'll feel the difference, and it's all energy work, and I'm working on me, but I am fully connected to you. We're actually one in energy, so if I change something in my energy, it changes in yours as well. So it doesn't actually matter if you're watching it right now at the moment that I'm making this video, or that you watch it in 2 years, because the energy and the intention is still there. Let me see what I need to tell you as well. Kinesiology is a form of complementary healthcare. We actually work mostly on prevention. Of course we can help heal, but we like to work on prevention and help people be the best, or at least I like that a lot, be the best version of themselves, be the best person, be the best soul, and be the best connection between soul and body. And then I believe you have the most beautiful life. And kinesiology is a very practical way of working, because we have this muscle test which helps us to find where the problems are and what corrections we need in order to solve them and to become our greatest, grandest version. So I'm going to take you along on this balance, and you may watch it as many times as you like. You may even put in your earplugs and fall asleep with it, so you keep healing yourself through the night. It doesn't matter. And if you like to watch, then you watch. All kinesiology starts with being sure that the muscle test is right. Everybody can muscle test, but testing well is something else. So we do pre-checks, and we do them always. I do them always when I start working on myself and when I work on others. So at first we need to know, do we have a muscle test? Does it work well? Since I'm at the table, I need to do a test a little bit higher, but I'm testing a muscle here. It's called the Deltoids Anterior, and it has to do with the gallbladder meridian. And that's in the wood element together with liver, and it has to do with making choices. It's actually quite a strong muscle, so you can do a lot of testing on it. So I lift my arm a little bit higher than I should normally, and I push with my whole hand, or at least 4 fingers, and I push downwards. And my arm stays nice and flat. Now I do a pinch in the muscle. It doesn't like it, so my arm goes down. This is a good reaction. This is what we want. Now I do a pinch like this, so pinching out in the muscle, and it becomes strong again, and I can hold it. This is wonderful. Left is going right. Now we're going to the right. So this is strong. I pinch and it goes down, and I pinch out and it is strong again. So we have at least a muscle, 2 muscles that we can trust. Now we go on. On the front of the body is the Central Meridian, and it feeds our brain with energy. So we want it to work in order to be focused and think well and have a good conscious mind. So I have this muscle test, it's strong. I'm going up with my hand from the pubic bone up to my lower lip, and the arm is going down. That's not a good reaction. This is the flow way and direction of the meridian, and it should be strong. Now I'm pushing against the flow way and it's strong, so this is opposite as well, and I'm pulling up again and it's going down. So it's all in reverse. There are several ways to some people passing. There are several ways to make this meridian strong again, and I feel right now that we are going to do something that you wouldn't do normally, because this how do you say it? This study, kinesiology, comes from the United States, and they're more prudes there. So everything in the area of the pubic bone is a no-go area, but you are touching yourself, so I guess it is okay. So put one hand on your belly button and the other, take 2 fingers or a whole hand and massage just on where the bone stops. There's a meridian point. And you can feel if you want to go up or down or a little bit around, it's okay. What you want to do is you want to activate this meridian because you want to be able to think clear. What you'll see me do is I'll sigh and I'll yawn, and sometimes I burp as well. That's a way to release energy. Then you take your whole hand or 2 fingers and you massage here. So you're massaging more or less a starting point and an ending point of this meridian. This meridian starts between your anus and the vagina, or anus and testis. So we're not going there. We're doing the pubic bone point. It's very nice as well. Now we change hands. So this hand goes to my belly button and I start again at the border of my pubic bone. Oh, I've forgotten to say something. In the kinesiology, we always go from A to B. And when I started with you, we were in point A. And that's the point where we started. So you need to write down how you feel. Give yourself a mark between 0 and 10. 0 is nothing, 10 is fantastic. And maybe make a selfie. So you can just pause, make a selfie, come back. And we'll go on with the pubic bone and the lower lip. Very good. Now we're going to check. Strong muscle. I'm lifting my hand. Strong. Weak. Strong. Wonderful. This is the way we want it to be. So now we have a frontal lobe that's actually working and getting energy. Very lovely. This is still strong, and now I pull a little bit of hair and my arm goes down. This means we don't have enough water. So get 1 or 2 glasses of water. I feel the water level is very low, so drink a bit. Water is very important. We are made of water for a big deal. And it helps hormones and neurotransmitters to jump to other synapses. So it's very important to be fast and quick and witty and healthy to drink water. Otherwise you're full of toxins, so drink. And I didn't say tea or lemonade, I said water. Okay, water. So we're going to check again. Strong muscle, pull. We need a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, we've got got enough water. Now we're going to check switching. Switching is a neurological way of being confused. We check left, right, up, down, and when I touch the tailbone, it's for front and back. So I'm touching this and pushing my arm. This is fine. Going down, so we need to do a switching correction for up and down. And when I touch the tailbone, it stays good. So we're going to put a hand on our belly button and massage here. We have a thumb that's neutral and we have 2 fingers that is neutral, or a whole hand that's neutral as well. When we are confused up, down, this means that when we are stressed, we either go in being very logical and very rational and trying to control things, or we're completely emotional. And when you do this, the feelings and the thinking can work together. Now we change hands. And if children have this problem when they start writing or reading, they will exchange the B and the P. Because they actually look the same, and if you're confused, you don't know if it's a B or a P. Very good. So, testing again. Strong arm. Yes. Very nice. We are now going to check our eyes. Eye muscles need to be strong, because if you are doing a balance and there's an eye muscle off and you're just looking in a certain direction, this will give a weak test. And then you don't know, was it the eyes or was it the sentence that I was testing? So, strong arm, I'm looking close by, this goes down. I'm looking far away, I'm in a wood. This is woods, so I can look very far between the trees. Very nice. Going down, so close by and far off is not working correctly. This is strong. Looking up is good, looking down is good. Looking to the right goes weak. Looking to the left goes weak as well. This means that we've been under quite some stress. And when you're under quite some stress, your eyes are not doing well in the scanning part. They are actually like a horse looking behind you, because you want to know where the saber-toothed tiger is coming from. So we're going to do an extra test, and you have to cross your fingers and just follow with your eyes in a horizontal plane. And you'll feel that it's hard to follow and your eyes are getting tired. So reading will be very hard right now. This is also the problem with 80% of the children that seem to have dyslexia. So if you just do the correction that we're going to do now, you'll see they'll like reading a lot better, because reading works very good if your eyes function. Yes, yes. Hold your hand on the left hand side. Watch the hand and take 2 fingers and massage here under in the dents under the collarbone. You just massage and you look to the left. So you're always looking in the direction of the collarbone that you are massaging. Do you feel the relaxation come in your body? Now we change hands. So we have a hand on the right hand side and take 2 fingers and massage in the dent under the collarbone on the right hand side. And we're activating all the eye muscles to be able to watch to the right side. Very good. Feel the relaxation in your body, and notice that it's easier to look to the right now. Okay, we're going to retest. So I have a strong arm. You look close by and you'll see it works nicely. Then we're going to look very far away and it's good again. And we're going to watch close by and it's strong. Now, looking at the right goes well. Looking at the left goes well. And we're going to do the tracking. And I'm actually going at a higher speed right now and there's no problem. It's very easy to follow and it gives a strong test. So reading will be nice and easy. right now. So if you are wearing glasses, you can do this exercise without glasses, say 3 times a day, and your muscles will learn how to work again. And you might actually want to go and have your eyes checked later on, because they will probably be much stronger and your glasses can be changed. And if you're on the verge of getting glasses, do this a couple of weeks and I think you don't need glasses. I am postponing glasses since I was 40, so I do have them when I need to read really little letters, but I can still do it without. Okay, eyes are working. We have ears, and we test them by turning our heads, and we're testing the ear that's turned away. So I have a strong test, and I turn my head and my arm is going down. So this one is off, the right one. And when I turn the other side, it's strong. Feel for yourself how far you can turn your head. Okay, we're going to do a correction with 2 hands, and you're going to massage the shells of your ears. You're rolling them out. This is called thinking caps in Brain Gym. And what you can feel is that they're becoming soft. First they were kind of crispy, and now they're becoming nice and soft. And at the end you could pull a little bit down and outside, so you hear better. The left ear is more about hearing the plain text, and the right one is more hearing, but what do they really mean? What is the emotion behind the sentence? And that one was the one that is off. Try again to turn your head and to the other side, and you'll feel there's much more space. It gives a lot of space in your body. Actually, not only in the neck, but all ligaments become looser and more flexible when you do this. So if you think you're stiff, do this a couple of times a day. If you think you cannot hear well, do this a couple of times a day. If you are reading quietly and you have no clue what you have been reading, do this a couple of times a day. It all works. It's so easy and it works wonderfully. So you need to know this, guys. That's why I'm doing these videos. We're going to test the ears again. So I have a strong test here. I turn my head. It's strong. It remains strong. And the other side as well. Okay. So I have eyes and ears working together. I have a meridian working together. I have switching going on. Ooh, water's off again. Drink some more. Have you been drinking a lot of coffee? Or Red Bull or alcohol? All costs a lot of water. So. And stress costs a lot of water as well, so drink. I'm looking at the prettiest sky. I have a window in the roof. It's so beautiful, with feather clouds very high up. We're still doing the pre-test, guys. Do you see how nice it is to be in balance? You can do this every day. It's so wonderful. You'll see your life will shift. Okay. What I did up to now are pre-tests from Touch for Health. If you think, oh man, I need this, go and follow a course. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. There are instructors all over the world giving the course Touch for Health, because it's very important that you are balanced. And if you are balanced, you always influence the people around you, but then you influence them in a nice way. Okay, now we're going to do 2 tests from stress release, which is also kinesiology. Strong test here. This is right, and this goes down, and wonderful. So our energetical system works well. And now I'm going to do the massive reversal test. So let's see, this is strong, and when I put my hand on my head, my arm actually goes down, which means that we are in fight-flight, which is not so strange at the moment, because everybody is very afraid of getting ill, maybe dying, or having side effects, or should I or should I not hug my grandmother? Must I get vaccination or not? Will I be able to have enough money to live in my house? Will I be broke? So these are not safe times. It doesn't feel safe. So when you're in survival mode, you're actually only just surviving and not living. And it's hard to be happy or healthy then, because all hormones and all processes in your body are just pointed at survival. So we're going to check 2 sentences. I will actually be holding the emotional mode, and I'll say for me, but I'm saying it for all of us, I want to lead a happy life. My arm is going down. There's stress on it. Okay, I want to lead a healthy life, and my arm is going down as well. Since we are working on healing yourself, it is very important to have your programs right. And my programs, or our programs right now, are not focused on being healed. So even if I would do a wonderful balance and not change this, you will just sabotage the outcome of the balance again when we're done. So we're going to actually work on this first. There are 4 ways of being in survival mode: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fight. You see a saber-toothed tiger, you get a piece of wood and you hit it in the face. So you need strong muscles and you'll probably have a red head. Second, flight. You see a saber-toothed tiger and you run, and you climb in a tree. You need blood in your muscles. You need to breathe high, heart pumping hard, blood going around like crazy, and have a red head as well. Third option, freeze. It's like those are the pale people. They have no blood in their muscles or anywhere. It's like fainting, and most people are there now. And then we have fawn, and fawn is adapting to that what is suppressing you, and trying to get out alive just by co-working with it. It's more an intelligent way of survival. So it's above fight, flight, and freeze. And so when I test, we are now in fight, flight, freeze. We're in fawn. Okay. We're in fawn. Are we in fawn of the virus, of our government, of something on planet Earth? Oh, this is interesting, guys. We're going to look at this in a broader perspective. So, fawn in our solar system, fawn in our galaxy, fawn in the multiverse, fawn to something, an energy outside the multiverse. Okay. You would say outside the multiverse, but isn't the multiverse everything? Well, as I did balances and I could not find the cause in the multiverse, I just asked, is there something outside? And I got a yes. And since I don't have other words for it, I call it outside the multiverse. And then I thought there's only one outside, but then there was 2 and 3 and 4. So I've just been giving them numbers. So we're going to check what energy is making us go in fawn. And is it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 outside of the multiverse? I get those guys pretty often. And it's not like a planet, it's more like a whole galaxy on itself. There are so many. There's no end to it. So let's see. We're going to do hookups to feel safe again. Because imagine that there's a saber-toothed tiger. Then you're going to fight, flight. And you need to run or fight. But if you are sitting completely hooked up, that seems to be counterintuitive. And actually your body is giving a signal to your brain. I am sitting like this, and this means that I'm actually safe. So stop firing those survival hormones. I want to calm down. So hookups come from Brain Gym, and they are also in Touch for Health. And Bruce Lipton just made a very nice video on them, and that they're so effective. So proof. Okay, make your arms long, cross your wrists, have your hands touch, fingers together, and pull them inwards. If you cannot do this, this is also being hooked up. But I like to do it like this. So I have my left arm in front, and now I'll put my right leg in front of the left leg. So I'm now really, really hooked up. So if there's a saber-toothed tiger, my body is saying, not seeing you, not afraid of you, I'm very calm. We're going to do a very special kind of breathing, and we're breathing in through our nose with our tongue up and out through our mouth with our tongue down. And we're going to close our eyes. If you have a good balance, you may stand on your feet. I cannot do it here, but you may stand on your feet because you're actually training your balance. If you don't have a good balance, try to sit down or lie down because we don't want any accidents. We're working on healing here, not on making accidents. So, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You may even drop your head a little to your chest. We're doing this a couple of times. And as we do this, you can feel that your energy is getting lower and you start to relax, and you might want to yawn, and your shoulders are not so tense. And now we're going to open our eyes. Very good. Put your fingertips together, feet, legs apart, and we're going to do the same kind of breathing, and we now keep your eyes open. So nose in and mouth out, and look around a little. I can see the sea. I see the Baltic Sea here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's wonderful. And I see a forest of pines and birches and reindeer moss. Oh, it's so wonderful here. Okay, so now we're calm and we're safe, and we're going to test again the survival mode. So, strong test. Hand on my head. Strong. It goes down, it's right, and perfect. Now we're going to test the sentences. So I'm keeping the emotional mode. I want to lead a happy life. Strong, I want to lead a unhappy life. Going down, I want to lead a happy life. Very good. Other arm, I want to lead a happy life, unhappy life, happy life. Very good. This is a good sentence, and it's nice and strong. I want to lead a healthy life. I want to lead an ill life. I want to lead a healthy life. Very good. I want to lead a healthy life. I want to lead an unhealthy life. I want to lead a healthy life. Very good. Our programming is wonderful. Now, this is what we need. So, if you notice difference in your body, you might want to do the hookups 1, 2, 3 times a day. Then you're calm again and you're out of survival mode. You're actually living. You want to be happy and healthy. Your immune system kicks in, your hormones kick in, your digestive system kicks in, and you can actually regenerate. It's also very nice to fall asleep this way. Okay then, so these were the pre-tests. Now I'm going to, you might want to write down now how you feel, because we've done quite some corrections already. Take a sip of water, because I think it's rather low again. Okay, so you've written down how you feel. I think I went from a 6 to an 8, so that's nice, and I'm going for the 10. If you think 10, it's exaggerated. Well, I want my ceiling to be at least at 10. I may feel lower, but I want to know that I can go to a 10. Why not? Hey, if there's a 10 in me, I want a 10. Okay, we're going to test the sentence. The sentence could be, I am healed, or I am whole. I am healed inclines that you were ill or broken before. And I would like to use the phrase, I'm whole, because when you're whole, you're surely healed. And so it's a nice focus. So just the sentence, I am whole. I am whole. So it's strong on one arm, weak on the other. So we're going for stress release. Because we need something that's called brain integration. My brain doesn't agree on the sentence. So the left arm is strong. It belongs to the right hemisphere. And the right hemisphere says, I'm whole. I'm so whole. I'm made of love. And I'm feeling love. And I'm giving love and receiving love. All is well. But the left hemisphere is the critical one. And it's watching the news and maybe afraid to go back to the Netherlands. Because everything is so... which we don't have here in Sweden. So it's maybe the left brain side says, well, yeah, I'm not so whole. Okay, so we need to get our brain halves working together. So we're going to get the emotion mode. We're spreading our arms and we're as if there are magnets between our hands. We think of being whole. And we just let the hands glide together. Then we clench our fingers together and we pull them to our hearts. So not only our brain halves agree, but also our heart agrees, which is a good idea. Okay. Testing again. I am whole. Now this one is going down. I am whole. So now brain halves agree, but they say, no, I'm not whole. I'm missing somewhat. I'm missing a piece. To explain, whole for me is whole as a body in connection to soul or source, whatever you want to call it. So physical and non-physical as one. That's when you're whole. What I want to check again now is if we are still in the living position and not in the survival position. So I'm going to check again this one. And it went off. So I felt it well. We're going to the sentences again. So emotion mode. I want to lead a happy life. That's good. I want to lead a healthy life. That's off. We're going to tap, guys. So here is a line. There's a line and here are acupuncture points. And you can tap them together. You can do it either this way or whatever you like best. Whatever you think works best for you. I'm making the sentences a little bit different than in Stress Release 3. Because I like it when I say negative sentences and then I say the positive ones. I want to have a positive focus. So I say, I love and accept myself. I respect myself and I think myself worthy completely. When I don't want to be whole, when I don't want to be healthy, when I am afraid of what is going on in the world, when I am afraid to be ill, when I am afraid to die, when I am afraid to not listen to my government and do my own thing. When I am afraid to cause other people to be ill, when I'm afraid to travel, when I'm afraid to speak my truth. Okay, this was all the negative side and now we're going to the positive side. I love and accept myself and I respect myself and I think myself worthy. When I love myself truly, unconditionally, and I feel with my guidance system what is good for me. I trust my feelings and my emotions. And I know many ways to keep myself healthy. And I know how I can relax again and have my immune system kick in, and I know how I can nourish myself with vitamins and healthy food and good contacts and being outside in nature and being in the sun. When you feel these sentences were really for you, do them 3 times. So the negative one, the positive one time. Negative, positive 2 times. Negative, positive 3 times. And do them at least 3 times a day. And when you're not feeling your optimum, do them again. It's like putting the switch from ill and broken to whole and healed. So this is easy, guys, and do it for at least 3 weeks, but you can do it as long as you like. There's no maximum to it, and it really influences your system in a very positive way. And when you get the hang of it, you do it in 2 minutes, so you can do it even on the toilet. Nobody needs to know. And on the other hand, teach other people to do this, because it's so easy, and you don't need an anti-depression pill, you just need to tap. Okay, so I'm going to check again. So this is strong, this goes down, and this is strong, this is good. I want to lead a happy life, I want to lead a healthy life, I want to lead a healthy life. So I'm going back to the sentence. I am whole. I am whole, very strong. I am whole, very strong. Okay, I'm going to do the more mode to see if there's something more we can do. More of something else. So I'm going to search in my modes. It's like a Rolodex. I'm going to see if there's any other correction that I can do for us all, for me, for us all, to be whole. So I have a strong test, and I'm doing the modes. Reactivity. Reactivity means there's a reactor, and because the reactor is so strong, something else is reactive to it. And in Touch for Health, we work with reactivity on muscles. So there's a strong muscle and other muscles shut down because the other one is so strong. And it doesn't have to be muscles all the time. It can be systems in your body, but it can also be people, and it can be other things as well. So we're going to check where the reactivity is. So I have a strong muscle, and doing this, it goes down. I pause look, so I have a weak one. So I'm looking for the reactor now. This is all too complicated to explain in a small video. If you're interested, it's Touch 3. So do Touch for Health. It's wonderful. So I have a weak muscle. The reactor is in my body. The reactor is outside of my body. The reactor is on this earth plane. This reactor is in my solar system, in our universe, in the multiverse, outside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's the same guys we talked about earlier. So we're reacting to an energetic force far, far away. And on the other hand, it's not far away, because we're all energy. So all energy is connected. You can also see this as a part in your system that is putting you in fear and in anger. And you now want to heal it, because you don't want to react that way anymore. You choose to feel good and happy and healthy and loving and whole. So a nice way to deblock a reactor is by holding your face. So you're just holding your face like this with your thumbs behind your ears. You can put your elbows on the table. You might even want to close your eyes. Do some nice breathing, nose in, mouth out. The beautiful thing is, with your hand palms, in which there are chakras and many acupuncture points, you're holding your face, which is full of acupuncture points. So you're de-stressing the system, and what we're doing now is we're changing the programming, so we're no longer reactive to a force which throws us into fight-flight. That way we can stay positive, loving, light. A little bit more. Normally you do this about 1 minute. I really want to let go of those guys there, and or that part in me, because I don't want to be frightened anymore. I just want to be connected to love and light, and have a positive life, and attract positive things in my life, and be healthy and happy, and have beautiful relationships, and follow my heart. Okay, so now, to me, it feels like we've done enough. This is a strong test. If I do this, I feel no change in my muscle, so there's no reactivity anymore. When I think of the guys 100 outside the multiverse, it's strong, so they have no influence on us now. And when I check this one, it's strong. I want to have a happy life. I want to have a happy life. I want to have a healthy life. I want to have a healthy life. Wonderful. So when I now say I am whole, it is strong. It is strong. And I do the more mode. I want to have a healthy life. I want to have a healthy life. Do I have homework? No. Guys, yay! We made it. This was a balance. This was a kinesiology balance. Write down for yourself how you feel now. I feel 10 plus. So I feel happy. I feel confident. I feel calm. I feel strong and flexible. It feels like I allow all good stuff to come to me, like good health, nice people, having good talks, good opportunities. You may watch this video as many times as you like. This video came as it is one of 4 that exist already, so it's 5 now. I already made Heal All Seals, Heal All Elephants, Heal All Condors, Heal the World, and now Heal Myself. And by healing me, I heal you, and by you healing you, you heal me. We're this energetical balance, and we influence each other. So it's very important to take good care of yourself. And you might say, yes, but that's very selfish. Yes, and no. It's also very altruistic. And you have your guidance system telling you what is good for you and what not. Things that are not good for you will feel resistant, and things that are good for you, they feel like they attract you. And when you listen good to that system, you're always in the right spot, always with the right people. And you cannot call that egoistic. That is wonderful. Your vibration goes up, and being with those wonderful people makes you experience wonderful things in life, and makes life really fun to live. And that's where we want to be, because when it's fun, you're relaxed, your immune system kicks in, your hormones are balanced, you're strong and healthy. What else do you want? So, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please comment on how you felt and how you feel now, and what was the biggest change. Very nice for me to hear, and very nice for other people to hear. Like it. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, because once in a while, I never know when, I just am going to vlog out of nothing. And then you'll get a sign. I've been working very hard here in Sweden, heart with the heart, actually from this spot where I am now, but 6 weeks ago it was all white and all snow and all ice, and I've written 3 books: Slow, How to Restore, and Focus. And you can find them on my self-organizer websites. So I have self-organizer.nl They are being translated at the moment, and selfanizer.com for the English books. And if you know someone that might need a book like that, or that might need those videos, I have over 50 videos now, and I've been putting them into playlists so you know which ones belong to which ones and will help you best. You can just feel or muscle test which ones you want to do. Take full responsibility on how you feel. And I'm delivering a lot of stuff. Selfanizer, the name was given to me by a dear friend. He said, in your proximity, everybody becomes his true self and his best self. And I want you to be a selfanizer too, because when you are happy and healthy and doing your thing, you will influence the people around you. Abraham always says, one person in alignment in the vortex is more powerful than 1 million that are not. So please be in the vortex and take care of yourself. Much love from me to you, from Sweden to the Netherlands and wherever you are on the world, and hope to see you soon.